Hello everybody, this is your main man Keith Fustus here from Keith Plays PS4 927. Happy Sunday afternoon to all my viewers on this awesome channel. We're on episode 29 of Madden NFL 21. We only got 3 episodes to go. This is like the third to last episode. Our last two will be the San Francisco 49ers against the Cleveland Browns in the next episode. And then in the final episode, which will possibly air on Tuesday on YouTube, will be the Philadelphia Eagles traveling to Boston to face against the New England Patriots. Moving on, the Indianapolis Colts will be traveling to Western PA in the 412 today at Heinz Field, looking over the Ohio River, the Rivers City of Pittsburgh, Allegheny River, Ohio, Monongahela. It is home. Pittsburgh is home to Eaton Park, one of the best restaurants out there, with shortbread cookies with icing on them with a smiley face, which are known as smiley cookies. Primanti Bros, which they put their fries on the sandwich, which is really, really good. Heinz Ketchup, the only ketchup you'll see nowadays, founded in 1869. They say it's grown, not made. And home of the late rapper Mac Miller, who was born in Point Breeze, Pittsburgh in January of 1992. So without further explanation, let's get right into this. Here we are at Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, PA, as the hometown Steelers are ready to battle off against the Indianapolis Colts. Here they're on the field trying to see who will win today's matchup. They got the nice scoreboard with the Heinz Ketchup bottles, which makes Pittsburgh iconic.
Today, from Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, this is Madden football on EA Sports. Ben Roethlisberger and the Pittsburgh Steelers versus Philip Rivers and the
Alright, now the Pittsburgh Steelers are ready to kick off, as Jordan Wilkins of the Indianapolis Colts will be ready to return this kickoff. And it's a nice fall afternoon down in Pittsburgh, PA. The 412 at Heinz Field, as we see Philip Rivers, who's been in the league since 2004, was once teammates with LaDainian Tomlinson and Drew Brees when they all played for the San Diego Chargers. Brees was a starter, I think, from 2001 until I think Philip Rivers became the starter for the San Diego Chargers in 2004. Too bad they're no longer in San Diego. They should have moved to like Sacramento, in my opinion, or Oakland. That would have been pretty cool. And now he is trying to look across the field, and that is an incomplete pass. 0 for 2 for Philip Rivers, as we see the Pittsburgh Steelers ready to return this punt with JuJu Smith-Schuster, the USC product. And he's from Long Beach, California, also the hometown of Snoop Dogg, also a Pittsburgh Steelers fan, believe it or not. Oh, and he's going to run this out. He's going to run it. Nobody's going to stop him. He's going to go, get it in, and he's sliding on in his way for a touchdown in the first points of the game for the Pittsburgh Steelers. 87-yard kickoff return there. Punt return, as he returns it all the way to the end zone, slides on in, touchdown Steelers, and we will take a break. Alright, now we are ready to return a punt here for the second time. And I'm thinking JuJu Smith-Schuster will be the punt returner just for the first quarter only. And then I'm going to use some Minkah Fitzpatrick for quarters 2 and 3. And I'm thinking for the fourth, I could use either Deontay Johnson or possibly Derek Watt, the brother of TJ and JJ Watt. And speaking of TJ Watt, today is his 26th birthday, and he is the youngest out of the 3 Watt brothers. And they all played for the University of Wisconsin. All right, now that is an incomplete pass. 0 for 1 there that time. So we're going to... All right, now, so we're at the 45 here. We're going to use the slot fade pass here. And now I got some Deontay Johnson who caught that pass. So it's 3rd and 1 now. We will get the first down here in just a moment. Oh, that is an incomplete pass because you know what we are going to do. Instead of a real punt, we're going to fake it, and then it's going to be a passing play. And that was incomplete as well. So the Colts are going to take possession as we lost our chances on offense. So now Indianapolis will have the ball. 1st and 10 now from the 47. And he catches it, and it is a first down. His first completed pass of the game. 36-yard reception there, I think, by Pascal. Terrell Edmonds makes a stop here, and that is an incomplete pass there. 1 for 6 for Phillip Rivers. So it's 2nd and 10 now from the 17 here. So they're in the red zone already. And Manika Fitzpatrick makes the stop there. Nyheim Hines runs it in just for a yard in. So it's 3rd and 10 now from the 17. All right, now that is an incomplete pass. And they are going to have to attempt a field goal try. Will this count? The Colts are going to kick it off, and they're going to say yes, they do make it in. So now it is our chance to return on offense as Roberto Sanchez will kick it off, and now JuJu Smith-Schuster will be ready to be stopped at the 32. So now this is our opportunity here. I think we may use some JuJu Smith-Schuster. All right, now he's going to pass it to JuJu Smith-Schuster. He's going to get it all the way. Touchdown, Steelers. As JuJu gets his 68-yard touchdown, his first receiving touchdown, as well as his 2nd touchdown overall, because that first one was a punt return for a touchdown. So just keep that in mind when it comes to scoring on JuJu Smith-Schuster. So we will see you guys when we are back on offense. Okay, we are at the red zone here as we are ready to use some James Conner, the Erie native and University of Pittsburgh product. All right, now he's going to get it into the end zone, and that is a touchdown for the Pittsburgh Steelers. First rushing touchdown of this game, and we will see you guys at the 2nd quarter. It is the end of the 1st quarter here in the 4-1-2 as we see the nice viewing skyline of Pittsburgh. And it is the beginning of the 2nd quarter here. So I'm hoping, all right, now Phillip Rivers is going to pass it off to some Jack Doyle. And this will be a 2nd completed pass of this game. So they're down at the 25 here. 3rd and 9 now. Oh, and he gets sacked. The Colts are going to say they have the football, and they do. 4th down and 15. All right, now we're at the 19 here as we got some Manika Fitzpatrick ready for some football, ready to return this punt return. The other one was made by JuJu Smith-Schuster. And oh my gosh, he's going to run this out, and he will get stopped at the 44 there. It is now 21-3. It is still 21-3 here in Pittsburgh, but we're just going to use Ben Roethlisberger as our running back, even though he's QB at number 7, which he has worn since 2004. 110 yards there. I feel like this is the debated question I should ask you guys. Who do you think is better, John Elway or Ben Roethlisberger? They both wear the number 7. And I'm going to take this time out here in Pittsburgh. As you can see, the nice skyline, the golden. They have nice yellow bridges to cope in with the Steelers colors. Steelers, Pirates, and Penguins, they all wear black and yellow. Even Wiz Khalifa, he's from Pittsburgh, made that song. And James Conner gets his second rushing touchdown of the game here, and it's now going to be 28-3 here in Pittsburgh. Turns out Indianapolis had a 95-yard kickoff return touchdown by T.Y. Hilton. They're also drafted in the same year with Andrew Luck, who is now retired. He slides on in, touchdown, Indianapolis, and we will see you guys when we have the ball. Okay, now we are at the 35 here. I decided to swap out JuJu Smith-Schuster for Joe Hayden. I remember when he said he was going to leave Cleveland and go to Pittsburgh. His first season, he didn't wear number 23. But then around 2018, he started to wear number 23 like he did with the Browns. So now... Oh, and there was a flag on the play. And it is a pass interference for PI. Defensive pass interference by Bobby Okerhiri. So we are definitely going to accept after that call was an incomplete pass. So what are we going to do about it? We gain yardage. That's the important thing here. As we are leading by 18 here in Pittsburgh. All right, now he will get stopped at the 47. Justin Houston there makes a sack in the 4-1-2. I call it the 4-1-2 because it's Pittsburgh's area code, the Steel City. And we got 2 rushes at 25 yards in. So it's 3rd and 7 now here in Pittsburgh. So now I think we should use the tight end attack verticals. And I'm hopefully going to use some Eric Ebron, the former Detroit Lions and Indianapolis Colts player. And he will gain the first down there as we take another timeout. And look at lively Pittsburgh right there. Also home to one of my favorite news stations, KDKA TV. I know Hermitage is in Mercer County, but it's like 75 minutes away. I mean, I watch KDKA for like Steelers news and he gets it into the end zone, and that is a touchdown by Eric Ebron, the first receiving touchdown of the game. So we will see you guys at the second half. All right, now we are the Pittsburgh Steelers. I subbed out Joe Hayden for Manika Fitzpatrick. So he was our punt returner, and he still is, because I said earlier in the video that we were going to swap him out for JuJu Smith-Schuster around second quarter, and he returned a punt, believe it or not, so don't have to worry about that. So now we got some James Conner from the University of Pittsburgh. He didn't even have to leave the stadium. He didn't even have to go that far, because in reality, like, he went to the University of Pittsburgh, got drafted by the Steelers around 2017. So this has been that he's played in this same stadium since college, and I think he's the only player on the Steelers to do so. All right, now we're going to use Eric Ebron, and he gets it on in as he slides in and does a little snow angel despite having no snow. 46-yard touchdown there, and we will see you guys. We're going to take a break here, and we will see you guys when we are back on offense. All right, the Pittsburgh Steelers get a 2-point safety, and it's Marcus Allen. The Colts were intending to do a fake punt here, just to play like I did earlier in this episode, as Roberto Sanchez gets sacked in his end zone, and that will cost them a 2-point safety on them. So free kick at the 20. So now I got some Manika Fitzpatrick here ready to run this out, and he will get stopped about the 31-yard line. So they are down at the... So we only got less than 45 seconds in this third quarter here, and we're winning big. So we're winning by 34, so that's good. 6 rushes, 45 yards, and 2 TDs there by James Conner in this game so far. This Steelers offense has been doing pretty good, you have to admit. I mean, they may have one of the best offenses and defenses in this league, but nothing can stop them. As we see the Pittsburgh skyline here, that is what makes Pittsburgh so iconic in my opinion. Also the 3 rivers and the Steelers' 6 rings that they won. And they beat Dallas twice to have 6 Super Bowl trophies. 6 Lombardi, same as New England. But Pittsburgh earned it first. So it's now 44-10 here in... It is now 2nd down and 11. It's 2nd and 8 now because we gained 2 yards on that play. So it's now 44, and we get a first down. 10 rushes and 68 yards with 2 touchdowns. And instead of a running play, we got to do some more passing. Well, I guess I could use Big Ben to run. I mean, so we are beginning season 2 on Tuesday. And the first episode we are going to do will be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Chicago Bears in Chicago. So just keep that in mind when we start season 2 of Madden 21. I mean, I've been enjoying season 1 all along here. And I think the Steelers or the Browns may have the most wins this season. I'll have to double check. I mean, I saw so Pittsburgh won against the Dallas Cowboys in Pittsburgh on my birthday on this series. They won against... So they did win against the New England Patriots, who they'll be playing in a couple of episodes against the Philadelphia Eagles. As Big Ben will be running this out, and he will get stopped there at the 6. We're going to take a break. The Colts get a touchdown, and it's by T.Y. Hilton, a 75-yard touchdown. And I think this is his first one of the game. His first receiving touchdown, because he scored that, I think, 96-yard kickoff return touchdown for that kickoff return, and then it was scored for a TD. Right now, Justin Houston made the sack on Ben Roethlisberger for a 2-point safety. Both teams had scored a 2-point safety in this game. I think for us, we scored it in the third quarter for Pittsburgh. And then I think Indianapolis just scored it just now. So we will see you guys when we are on. All right, now the Colts get a free kick return from the 20 as well. So this is kind of interesting to see. The Colts are coming back, even though there's 45 seconds to go in the game, and the Steelers are winning by like 28 points. Colts need to come back and score more. So 3 for 9 there, one touchdown for Philip Rivers. All right, and T.Y. Hilton gets a 52-yard touchdown there, and I think this will be a second receiving touchdown of this game, where it will be now 47-26. Okay, now we are ready to return the kickoff here, but we are still using Joe Hayden because this is the fourth quarter, and JuJu returned the first quarter. Manika Fitzpatrick did it for quarters 2 and 3, and he gets stopped at the 22. We got 30 seconds left in this quarter to make this game count, so JuJu gets a reception there, 7 for 11, 212 yards for Ben Roethlisberger, a University of Miami product. All right, now we're going to use a passing play here, and I swapped out Eric Ebron for Alejandro Villanueva, and I'm going to pass it off to Alejandro Villanueva. The U.S. Army veteran gets his first reception of this game. I knew he served in the Army from around 2010 to 2014. And the Steelers take the W here in the 4-1-2. Big time. They win by 21 here by the final score of 47-26. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. Please stay tuned for more content. Leave a like on all my videos, and we will see you guys next time. Peace out. We will see you guys at statistics here. As you guys saw, the Pittsburgh Steelers won big time, 47-26. The total offense 348 compared to the 134. We had 127 rushing yards and 9 rushing yards for Indianapolis. Passing yards 221. Indy had 125. We had 9 first downs. Indianapolis had just 1. We had 136 punt return yards because of JuJu's touchdown. So there was a penalty. I think there were 2. I mean, there was 1, but it was a pass interference, so it was 23 yards there. 2 red zone touchdowns. So Ben Roethlisberger has a passer rating of 149.3, 8 for 12, 230 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Philip Rivers had 2 touchdowns, 127.1. They both got drafted around 2004, these QBs. 4 for 10 there, not very good. So James Conner had 10 carries, 68 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Ben Roethlisberger had 6 carries, 59 yards, and no touchdowns. Marlon Mack had 3 carries, 6 yards, and no touchdowns there. Eric Ebron had 4 receptions, 116 yards from the University of North Carolina, 2 touchdowns there. JuJu Smith-Schuster had 2 receptions, 87 yards, and a TD. T.Y. Hilton had 2 receptions, 127 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Alejandro Villanueva, the U.S. Army veteran, had 1 reception and 18 yards there. Defensively, let's take a look at the sacks. Terrell Edmonds had 2. Justin Houston had 1.5. So did Devin Bush. Bud Dupree and Kari Willis all had sacks. So let's see the safeties. Marcus Allen and Justin Houston both scored 2-point safeties, respectively. But that fake punt, Marcus Allen used that safety to sack Roberto Sanchez. And Justin Houston sacked Ben Roethlisberger in his own end zone for the safety as well. So kick return yards, T.Y. Hilton had 1. Punt return, JuJu had 1. TD, both. So thank you guys for watching. Please stay tuned for more content, and peace out. Have a great Sunday, everybody.